Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey, today we're going to look at the self-flipping notepad from Victor Sanz and Sanz Minds Magic Creative Labs. All right, so what is the self-flipping notebook? At its core, it's a haunted pack routine. Like, you know, when you do a haunted pack routine, you have a card selected and you put it on the ground and the pack moves under no help, and it cuts right to the card the spectator chose. You can also do it as a rising card effect where all the cards go back in the card box and one card mysteriously rises out. This is that effect, haunted pack routine done with a notepad. So in essence, you can have anything written down on a notepad and on a random sheet of paper. And then as you hold the pad, the pages magically flip open on their own to the spectator's written word. You can do this as a prediction effect or as a haunted effect or both. And it's all brought to you by the good people down at Sanz Minds. All right, so a couple questions we always ask about all of our magic reviews, and the first of which is, what's in the box? What's in the box? You're gonna get a hard-shelled DVD case. Inside that, you're getting the DVD. DVD is roughly 18 minutes long, and you're getting an unprepared notebook. You're getting an unprepared notebook, which means you could do this with any notebook you choose. They will teach you how to make your own. Is it what I thought? No, it's not what I thought. Even after I watched it again, I was still a little surprised. This is an ungimmicked notebook, and that's all you're getting because that's all you need. I thought you'd have to use something similar that we use with the haunted deck routine. No, you're not using that stuff, okay? Nothing like that. You're pretty much just using the notebook and your sleight of hand. How are the angles on this? The angles on this are really good. I love the angles on this, in fact, and the way Super Dave teaches this, yes, your instructor's name is Super Dave. The way he teaches this, it's a great peek. It's a great peek utility, and it all happens facing the magician. So I think anybody, maybe on your sides and back, is a bad angle, but as long as people are in front of you, the angles on this are super clean. Can it be inspected afterwards? I would say no. I wouldn't. I think that they would figure it out if you handed it out, but the way you end this is you can hand them their written prediction. It should end on kind of like a mysterious or haunted way. So you're not gonna hand the notepad out too, because you're giving them their written prediction. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? Sanz Minds always makes great DVDs. It's one of the great things about Sanz Minds is they make physical DVDs. You don't have to download this. You get to keep it. Everything's well shot. In this one, Super Dave's out on the street. He goes and does his live performances, and then he's back in the Sanz Minds studio, and he gives you all the teaching as well. Everything's well mic'd, well shot. You always get multiple angles. There's a little bit of, the background music is a little annoying, but it's not too distracting, okay? So it's not that bad. As far as what's taught on the DVD, like I said, it's 18 minutes. It's not a ton of time. Most of it is gonna be setting up your gimmick. He's going to teach you how to make the gimmick, so a lot of it is focused there. Don't worry about the quality of the notepad that you get. Like I said, notebooks are disposable. You're going to end up going through one anyway, so they're going to teach you how to make it your own. Okay, so you're going to end up buying a notebook that you like. So don't worry about the quality of the notebook. So I can't really say, well, is it well made? I mean, it's going to be as well made as you make it, right? So if you want to go out and buy your own notebook, you have that option. So I mentioned there's no extra gimmickry involved. So how much practice does it require? Not much. It's not much. It's virtually self-working. Once you make the notebook to their specifications, the notebook pretty much does all the work for you. There's not a lot of hard things to do. I would practice with this a couple times after you make the gimmick just so that you get the feel of how it goes, but you should be able to do this really easy. And there's virtually no reset. The setup is one time. You know, you do this setup, you do it one time, you're good to go, pretty much until you burn through some pages and you want to make a new one. And then the reset on this is nothing. You just close the notebook up, put it in your pocket, and you're on to your next performance. Positives. All right, so what are the positives to the self-flipping notebook? Victor Sanz has developed a very clever way to get a peek. This is going to be one of my favorites. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? You know, like we say around here, there's negatives to everything. These are just the negatives that I see. They don't have to be the negatives that you see. And I'll put this in with, is it worth my money? Is it worth my money? It's 30 bucks. It's $30, and you're getting a really inexpensive notebook and an 18-minute DVD. So it seems like a lot of money compared to what you're getting, especially if at the end of the day you go out and buy your own notebook, right? They could have released this without the notebook. I'm sure they wanted to give you a notebook and they felt like that was important to include, but it wasn't necessary. And so you're getting the information is good. I like that, and I think sometimes if the information is great and you get a lot from that, there is no price point for good information. Good information is priceless, okay? So you have to decide, you have to weigh the pros and cons yourself and decide if this is worth it for you. Who would like this? I think people that do mentalism, obviously. People who are looking for a really creative peek. This is the part that I took away from it, really. I like the peek aspect way more than the haunted effect aspect, okay? I love learning different types of peaks, and this is a great peak. But maybe you're a mentalist that likes to do walk around or table hopping, this would fall right in line with that. All right, so that's pretty much everything I can say about the self-flipping notepad from Victor Sanz and Sanz Minds Magic. Of course, I want to thank Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And if you'd like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it from your very favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. Thanks, bye.